T minus 30 seconds. T minus 20 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Yo, 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 what is good, guys? It is Danny. We're back here. The Plug TV, the Smokehouse. You know what's good. It's really, really good to be back. Really excited for this episode tonight. We're going to go through all of the events that are coming up, and then we're Real Sikh versus Maverick. Obviously, you know, we've got him coming over in, 3 weeks? So we'll all start getting a bit excited for it. Next week, I'll be watching some other battles from some of the other internationals that will be coming over. Possibly Path versus Viz. Let me know what you think in the chat. But whilst you're doing that, I'm going to bring on the guy that's joining me today. We've got Dojo. What's up, man?
Yo, what's good?
Hey, how you doing? You all right?
Yeah, I'm good. Good.
Good,
Woke up from a nap not too long ago before the stream, so I'm just trying to get out of that nether realm. But, yeah,
get yourself woken up. Got Shannon in the chat. What's up, Shannon? Hope you're doing well, and be our bandwagon as always. And yes,
it looks like legit, like November for UK battle rap is literally like, it feels like the world domination events. Like you've got like England, Ireland, America, Ghana, Nigeria, Malaysia, Canada, America, fucking everywhere, and it's looking mad.
It is crazy, definitely crazy. So we're gonna obviously go through all of the events that are coming up. But before we do that, Dojo, obviously you've done this before, but it was with loads of people and it was a bit messy. So we're gonna do it again. It's
a messy game anyway. It's very controversial.
Shannon and be our bandwagon as well. Let me know what your top 10s would be. But we are going to be running a top 10 list. So we're going to get straight into it. This is a blind top 10 for anyone that don't know.
Still haven't fixed Nicky yet. What's going on?
Do you know what's even worse? I looked through them today and was like, I'm sure there was something I was meant to change. But yeah.
Oh.
Why that is. What's up, Crash? Hope you're doing well. I will pop the link into the chat in a bit if anyone does want to jump on once we've done this. But like I said, in the chat, let us know what your top 10s look like. But Dojo, here is your first battler.
I'm so scared. If it fucking landed on me, then Dialect. All right. Okay. Interesting. Let's say 4. Number 4.
I always try and guess where you're going to put him before you do.
Are you doing a battle? Do you need me to write down?
No, it's cool. It's up there. There you go. All right. Cool. Yeah, I always try and guess where you're going to put people. And I was on 3rd for Dialect.
Dialect's one of the best. I just 4 or 5 would be
Okay. Next battler then.
This is where I get like analyst at number 1 or something. Terrible. Savant. We're going Savant at 10.
Okay.
We just
not a Savant fan.
But no, it's just right.
You're saving that top spot for Tux, ain't you?
Top Tux. No, with Savant, right? Savant is a very good writer. Unfortunately, he's been off the back. He's been bodied twice recently by Will and Reverse. He dropped out on Kick, and for someone that's such a good writer, a lot of the times he just leans to unsavory shit that isn't needed for someone who can write so well. But then also depends on like being too heady or being just for a camera, and you need more than that. That's why I've got Savant at 10 at the moment.
Okay, fair enough. Going on to your 3rd battler then. Villain.
Yeah, okay. Also, someone got to keep like no shows in account for, but like, I think the reason why a lot of us I'm going mad like media trained right now.
Yeah, man,
like,
just
the reason
talking
why,
shit.
the Villain like was one of the greatest, and we can't take that away from him. It's just obviously recent form is gonna taint that shit in terms of how we look at him. For now, and with that and like squandering and all that, I'm gonna say 8 at the moment.
Oh. Just seen as well, Cammy in the chat. What's up, man? Hope you're doing
Cammy,
well.
we see you soon.
Jump on at some point, man. I'm going to put the link in. Anyone who wants to jump on is more than welcome to jump on. We got Quill.
Oh shit! Can I see my banner real quick? Or is that cheating?
No, all good.
Okay. I got Quill at 3.
Okay. Just out of interest, like what names? Just quick, like a couple names. What names were you looking at come out would go above Quill?
Chinchilla Cameron. I don't know.
We're gonna move on.
Yeah,
next battle.
You know, like the shotties of the world. Like,
hey, he is a shell of the man that he used to be. So
no, let's not put Villain while he's down.
Enigma the Prophet.
Can I see my banner real quick?
Of course.
Okay. Damn. 9? Say 9.
Okay.
I like the Benny P battle a lot. I think, yeah. And yeah, with how the list is landing at the moment, we'll do that.
Okay. There's your list. And because you've done this before, are you thinking more like?
I'm trying to be strategic so I don't get fucking Tox at number 1. Like, Ogmios, fucking god, the god. Let's do Ogmios at 3.
You got Quill at 3.
Oh yeah, I do. Fucking discalculate, and the commas are fucking me up. Just under dialect, so we'll go 5.
5. Okay.
To be honest, I put Og over Quill. Then that's kind of mad. I really want Ogmios to come back.
It would be a great return. I think there's definitely a call for like a card of just everyone returning. We got like Cracker. Like loads of people that could come back on that card. I think it would be really, really good. Big J.
Yeah, I mean,
all shown interest in coming back.
A return card would be cool, but I think we're kind of too dependent on returns as a scene in general. Like, I think we need to. The returns are great, don't get me wrong, but I want to see a bit more focus on the newer people. Like, I
yeah, no, definitely.
Like a whole card is kind of. Then we're
always against people against like the newer crop, you know, the new.
Yeah, I'd much rather that, like an era versus era type situation where you bring like Soul Jitsu out or you bring Wills out. Yeah,
that would be. Let's see, you get next.
My shit keeps dipping in and out, which is really annoying. Just gonna trust the audio.
So it's meant to be Maverick.
Oh, okay.
We will be watching tonight.
Yeah. With how the list is landing at the moment, Maverick's fucking brilliant. It's a shame he's gone at the moment. I'm gonna put Maverick at 7.
7.
Yeah, Maverick is like Maverick and Major Concerns need to come back. Like I know I just like ranted about like returns and like depending on them too much, but I mean like of the newer class, Maverick and Major Concerns, the scene would like imagining them back would be great.
I think Maverick as well. He had a real like unlucky kind of start with things. I know him and
he was going to have a title match with Yunnan. Like that was about to happen. Yunnan put the title up and then.
And I remember him. Was it Josiah Matrix? Him and Josiah were booked like 4 times, and Josiah kept no showing or you know.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I wasn't really watching the scene around that time, but I'm just like talking about like Anarchy era. There was Maverick and Yunnan were scheduled to battle, and
Yeah, they were.
Yunnan put the title up, like, so.
Which is mad because of round of that, and then on the next event, it literally would have been a title match, which was the prize for winning that tournament. It's kind of like Tony D with defending his title against Definition all over again. No, Chris Lee, sorry, all over again. But
also, like,
I would love to have seen it.
Yeah, Maverick is
Definitely.
one of the best of the newer. I know we got different classes and different gens, but of like the new, like if you put all the new people in a box, Maverick and Asian Sens are like two, arguably.
Yeah, I can see that. I'd like to see them two face off actually.
Yeah, it'd be great.
That'd be good. It would be good. So you got 1, 2, 6 left.
1, 2, 6.
Shotty.
Number 1. It's Shotty Horror.
That is definitely a sure bet.
Like, I can't even...
Anyone going number 2 to Shotty cannot be.
Yeah.
You know, they can't begrudge that at all.
Unless it's Chinchilla Cameron. So.
Of course.
Ooh.
Slester.
Right, so I got... Which ones
So
I got? 3?
2 or 6.
2 or 6.
Mm.
I'm going to say Slester at 6, which is... Yeah, that works. We'll do Slester at 6. So who? Oh, Jesus Christ! This is where it all goes wrong. I've had this has been plain sailing right now, and then it's just going to get Jesus Christ!
Please be Tox. Please be Tox. Please be Tox. I would love it if it's Tox again for you, though, man. I would. It's not going to be. It's going to be Spin again because that's Maverick again.
Oh, I landed on Daddy Jack.
Let's spin again. It was meant to be. We're meant to watch Maverick versus Real Sikh tonight. Like, we was meant to. Caveman is your number 2. Was almost you now. Do you know what? That was almost going to be like the best list we've seen.
Caveman's from Manchester, isn't he?
Yeah, I think so. Or somewhere up there.
He'll rate being, number 1 Shotty and Caveman. It makes 1 and 2.
So your top 10.
That's not a bad list.
Shotty, Caveman, Quill, Dialect, Og, Slester, Maverick, Villain, Enigma the Prophet, and Savant.
That's not a bad
list.
You've
done quite well, actually.
Yeah.
I think you've done very well with that.
Oh, yeah. I was worried. Yeah. That's
People in the chat, let me see. What was your list looking like by the end of that? Obviously, I hope you didn't cheat because you're just cheating yourselves. So don't do it. But yeah, let us know what your list looks like.
Came out then, man.
It really did. I almost stopped myself.
I'm not angry, I'm just disappointed.
Selves down, it is what it is.
Yeah.
It is what it is. But yeah, we're gonna get into having a little look at the events that are coming up. We've got 2 events coming up this weekend. The first one being the Renaissance. So this is Don't Flop Island returning. Bit of controversy around the return and all that kind of stuff. Let me just get rid of that banner. But it can only be good things, as long as islands get to give their talent something to work towards and to actually show their talents, so all good. Rap 4 versus Lizzie C. What's your opinion on that?
I'm going to say Rap 4. I think he's just got a bit more going.
Okay.
Lizzie C is all good in that. I'm just saying with where they're at experience-wise at the moment, Rap 4.
I can't say that I know.
I think the bottom 2.
The County Hunter and Sea High.
I think they're new / artists that are battling for the first time.
Okay, and then we've got Murph and Moxie and FMC versus Jay Hennessy. Their tryouts as well. So good luck to those guys. Hopefully in the next couple of weeks when we see it, this stream will be talking about how well they've done. J-Mac versus Scoldy on beat. I like that. That's going to be quite cool.
Yeah, I prefer it like a cappella, but like they're both good on beat and they're both like good prospects and whatnot. I particularly like the Scoldy Red Wolf battle. And
I'm glad Kid B's on the card as well. I like Kid B. He's got something going for him. He was the one that right, and his opponent backed out or something, so he literally sat in the back room of the event and
the DMC
around. That's it. Yeah, that's
it.
Yeah, like big up him. That's that's not easy for anyone, I don't think, regardless of how long you've been doing it. And obviously he is a newcomer still. So yeah, if you're in Ireland and you're about, get down to this. It's 7 till 10. They've got some live music as well. Dem lot, who are like making massive moves at the moment. Wax White.
Yeah, they're about to support Pete and Baz. I just saw on the
there we
tweets.
go. You can't make it much bigger than that.
Website, catch the tickets there.
You can't get much bigger than that. Sorry if I'm not pronouncing this right, but Dutch and on the low as well. So yeah, definitely get down there. A few battles, on-beat battles, and some live music. Should be a real good event. So yeah, if you're about, then get down there. No Loose Chat next. We've got loads of events coming up. It's actually mad. We're spoiled at the moment. Yeah, No Loose Chat, the protocol free. Yeah, this one I'm really looking forward to. TKE and Dazzy Talks. Yes. I really like TKE and Dazzy.
They've both had cancellations, and they're both like raring to go. So it's like I'm particularly excited for both of them, but Dazzy at the moment, especially coming off the King no show.
Am I right in thinking this is Dazzy's second battle or third battle?
It will be his second battle. I think it's 1 round. I don't know, but if it's not, it will be his first 3-rounder.
Okay.
But, okay. Yeah.
Another one that I'm looking forward to seeing, and not just because he's in the chat, but Crash. I know obviously he's made a lot of changes in terms of like how he's living, that sort of stuff, and I think he's very clear-minded at the moment and focused, which is battler in that kind of mode. I think is dangerous. So yeah, it'll be really interesting to see how he comes. And Gorilla name flips. I think it was Jen and Rivers was saying like he's gonna have a field day with that, like a field day.
I'm excited for Gorilla because he was meant to battle Bracey at Short Circuit 4. It was a rematch because when he was on Gab he was good and they battled then. And he came back. He did a 1-rounder against Nobi, and he was really I really liked his performance. So I'm like excited to see how his return properly is going to be like his next upcoming battles, and this is looking like a good one too.
No, definitely, man. Definitely. I'm just going to pop the link in the chat. If anybody else wants to come up and join us and you know, there's a few people on here that I'm not familiar with. The last two, well,
yeah,
the bottom two. Buffy B though. Buffy B has been on Prem, right? Buffy
B,
he
battled vice versa at the All the Smoke event with Kojo and Raptor.
There we go.
Cobra. Yeah. Oh man,
Crash.
My shit keeps dipping in and out. That's really annoying. Right.
Someone else is going to have to come and join me, so I'm not just myself if Joe has to leave. You know.
Where are we at? So,
I was just saying, what stands out on that card for you, man?
I mean, apart from the ones we just talked about, Surfer and Craigie is the main one, really, because like this is Craigie's first 3-round battle, and he's gotten a lot of comparisons to Surfer. So it's like, talk about fucking baptism of fire. Like,
yeah, definitely.
And it's going to be a massive test for him to see if he can actually like in a 3-round format.
Surfer's been quite busy this year, really, hasn't he?
He battled Whispers and then Jay Shaw, Fura.
Didn't he battle Georgie
as well? He battled Georgie this year as well, yeah.
And him and Rivers didn't end up going down at all, did it? That's not been rescheduled or anything. No.
But it did he was really good in the Georgie and Fura battle.
Yeah, definitely. It'll be interesting to see how he comes to this. Obviously, it being a newcomer. I don't think Surfer's not the type.
They're both very electric performers, and you kind of have to be in the room for them. And it's a good test for Craigie, honestly, and a test for Surfer to see how he like deals with, you know, if someone's saying you sound like XYZ, and that's the challenge there. Then it'd be interesting to see.
Yeah, to prove that they're only sounding like you, not better at doing what you do than you. Yeah, definitely. Yeah. Rose to that occasion. I mean, Whispers, everyone was saying he's the next Knife Bar King and all that as well. I do think Whispers took it with against Surfer, but Surfer didn't necessarily like lose anything, if you know what I mean. Like his style is still his style at the end of that clash, if that makes any sense. But yeah, again, if you're around, £5 tickets online at the moment, and they will be £10 on the door, so make sure you get down there. I also believe it's P's birthday weekend, so make sure you're there. Make sure you get down there. Let's go on to the next one then. I think it's going to be okay. So we've got the members only unblocked card. So this is the 18th of November. This is in between the 2 days for Plug 4. I'm not familiar with a lot of people on this. If I'm going to be completely honest, I think I know half.
So it's a mix of like a cappella and on beat battles. So a lot of these will be on beat battles from like grime artists like Manchester Hypes and
yeah. So do you know which ones aren't? So I'm guessing Funky D versus Swamp. That's going to be a cappella. Lady Shocker, Lizzie C. I can imagine being on beat either. Whispers.
That's a cappella. I'm pretty sure.
Cool. Whispers T-Top. I would imagine that's going to be
Dialect and Stutz is on beat. Countess IC and Mama 30, I don't know. I think it's a cappella. Nobi and MK is a cappella. Volts and Manchester Hypes is on beat. Gas Buff, Famous Grime MC is on beat. No, I'm kidding.
I was just about to say, is it actually that?
On the mic in Peterborough. No. I want to see Gaston Grime now. No.
Yeah. I feel like he would kill it. I feel like he would genuinely kill it. Oh man. Gas, please,
as murder buff though.
Yeah, exactly. But instead of people murder that beat. That's why I'm not a battler, by the way.
Jesus Christ.
Really looking forward to Lady Shocker returning. I always, would watch out for her clashes. She was always real good.
This would be
interesting to see her against a female.
Yeah.
Do you say it's her first a cappella battle?
Yeah. So she's only battled on beat. And she battled a cappella in the KFC ad thing with.
I'm sure she's got a Don't Flop battle. That's a cappella. No? Jeez. Okay. And Whispers. Whispers coming back as well. That's going to be awesome seeing Dialect on beat as well. I feel like there's a bit of controversy between the ladies next, the Countess IC and Mama 30. Was it Mama 30? There's maybe some lyrics that she shouldn't have been rapping or something. I don't know.
It's not maybe, it just is.
I haven't got into it. I do swim around, but obviously we're talking about the card. We've got to talk about it. One thing that I'm a bit gutted about this, and I did write it on a comment on one of the posts about this, is that there's no YD battle.
Yeah.
I quite like YD as a battler, definitely, and as an artist. I'm glad that he's doing some like performance though. I can see there him and Boss Man Riley, so that's cool. But yeah, YD man, get yourself back in the pit. I want to see what you said. Come on. But yeah, what battle stands out mostly for you on that?
For me, Gaston Anderson is like obviously like bias aside. Like I'm genuinely interested in seeing how that goes down and like and then Whispers and T-Top. I would love to see T-Top live, and Whispers is like great live. Yeah, those are the two that stand out for me at the moment.
No, definitely. So it's saying it's a secret location. I don't know if that's been disclosed yet, but I'm sure close to the time. Well, I hope close to the time they disclose it so people know where to go. But if you want to get tickets, then obviously just get onto YD's Twitter, and you'll be able to find where to get tickets for that. We are going to go on to the next one now, which is it's a big one. Institution Don't Flop birthday. Jeez, is all I can really say. I mean, the return of what Respect BA, Raws. We've got Shufflety and Marlowe coming outside for it. People love
the return of Uno Lavos as well.
The return of Uno Lavos, like it is mad. This whole event is crazy, and nothing looks out of place. The only thing that I'll say looks out of place is you and Will down in that bottom corner.
What do you mean? It's the headline. They're all don't want to take the shine. Got to warm up the crowd for him.
But so there's going to be more battles on that.
That's the after party event. It's at the Victoria Dalston. It's a 5-minute walk away from Oslo Hackney. They've got a freestyle tournament and some on-beat stuff as well. So
that's on the Saturday?
That's the Sunday. So the November 5th. So the same day as Quill and Gemini and all them guys.
Okay. Oh yeah, so they are literally warming up for you guys later on.
Yeah,
Brilliant. That is brilliant.
It's very kind of them.
But yeah, again, like, you know what, I tell you what we can do is we can talk about and say who we maybe think is going to walk away Don't Flop champ.
Oh, don't do this to me. I was literally
I'm
trying
going
to
to do it. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it.
Oh, we won't do predictions. Just ask me.
But come on, man. Quill versus Gem.
Legit. I was speaking about this with Riva today. I can't fucking call it. And like I hate to do the like in the room on cam argument because it's a non-answer. But like you want to say Gem is going to have the room, but like Quill is electric when he's performing. And I've seen the video of them facing off and Quill pointing out how he can be like literally all around the room and outward. Do you know what I mean? Like I think they're going to really like they're going to be both clashing for like grabbing the room. But I think just Quill's form lately in terms of performance, he's going to have the room. So like if I want to call it that, I'll call Quill in the room. But you know, flip a coin either way. Like fucking, I changed my decision. Like I can't call it.
Quill's are really like him and Bizzo are kind of similar champs in the way. Do you know what I mean? Like they really like want to be the champ and things like that. Whereas Gemini feels like he's that spoiled kid that like once he's finished playing with a toy, he's not going to let you play with it. You know, he's not going to play with it. He just don't want you to play with it. But I feel like as well, Gem, there's been a bit of a question mark near Gem over this year, which there hasn't been before, obviously with Kojay taking the win over him. I feel like he's got something to prove in that sense as well.
Yeah, but I mean, Gem is still Gem. Like he's arguably top 3, and not even arguably. Like the 2 stars in battle rap at the moment are Shotty and Gem. Like in UK battle rap, that is. They're the 2 stars, like actual stars.
Yeah.
Like first time actually seeing him live was him and Bobby, and I was like, I get why this guy is on fucking Son of Madness. I literally feel like I'm watching a URL battle live, like in terms of star power. So that's why it's so tricky when I say Quill's so electric, because like so can Jet. Like I can't fucking call that battle.
But then I think Gemini's really good at being able to kind of show someone, like, you know how we were talking about Surfer and Craigie, sorry, Surfer and Craigie. Like Gemini's really good at being able better. Like when he done his grind round against Dialect, for example, like he blew the roof off of that place. Like it was crazy, and nobody else really did that against Dialect to a point where you don't remember Dialect grind round in that clash. You remember Gems.
Yeah.
So I think, and he's good at trapping people. You know, with all of those metaphors and about 7 that I've already heard before and all that kind of stuff. So I think Jen takes it on like that, but I would not be surprised if Quill took it. Like, I definitely couldn't give a prediction for this, really.
Yeah. So you thought you'd ask me?
Yeah, exactly. What about Shuffle Team Marlow? Do you think A-Ward and Loso could take that off him? Do you think they've been around?
A couple months back, I was like, A-Ward and Loso could like take this clean. Because they're like next to DNA and K-Shine, they're like the in my opinion the best US. Actually, no, because Ilmac and Saurus currently. So
I think you're right in saying that because Ilmac and Saurus haven't done it in this era.
So like if we're going eras, American 2-on-2s and like what they've done, and like you've got like obviously Ilmac and Saurus, and then K-Shine and DNA saw Shuffle and Marlow were doing, and then brought the hype back to America in regards to 2-on-2s, and then you have A-Ward and Loso, who like I've arguably surpassed that at the moment because DNA and K-Shine don't team up anymore. I think they're fucking amazing. It's going to be mad to see live. But also it's Shuffle and Marlow. Like the fact this is a title match is mad as well.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, but I mean, at the moment, I'm going to say Shuffle and Marlow just off the back of recent performances, and also like, I mean, they've proved that they can do it time and time again. But like, A-Ward and Loso literally have a battle every weekend, so it's like always got to take that into account. Like, they're still writing battles now. Like, I'm sure it won't get in the way, but it's something to keep in mind. Like, whereas Shuffle and Marlow have had time to just laser focus on this.
Yeah, definitely. And I know that you know, we've seen like there's a clip going around on Twitter where they're doing some prep and like the bit where they're not going to use, which is hilarious because it's still fire. Like, and if that's their throwaways and what they're not using,
Did you see A-Ward's one though? Did you see A-Ward's one?
No, I didn't. I've not seen
he basically did a rebuttal where it's just A-Ward because Loso's in a different state. And he's basically the too fucking good bit, but too fucking booked.
Okay, yeah, that's quite funny. I'll have to check that one once we're off this. Definitely check that out.
I'm so excited to see them two live as a team, like because everyone says A-Ward's projection is like, you know, cuts through a room. He's fucking a loud guy, and then
yeah, I watched. I was there when he battled Archaic.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, like incredible, and that was kind of at the start of his like you know, come up. So yeah, I mean, he just has gone from strength to strength since that.
I've heard nothing but great things about A-Ward and A-Ward versus Real Sikh. I've heard like Battle of the Year contender stuff.
Yeah, no, definitely. It'll be good to see Raw's back as well. I'm really excited to see Raw's back. I really enjoyed. I say battles. It literally was 2 battles. But he always thing that always pops into my head whenever like somebody's getting peer pressured or anything like that is him being pushed into the Royal Rumble, and he literally just walks in and he's like, "I'm a weird brother. This is the results of peer pressure," and that just stays in my head whenever anyone mentions it. You know what I mean? The boss is on. What's up, man? Come join us. Watching Real Sikh and Maverick a second. Oh, get rid of that. But yeah, if you can get down there, if you can be at these events, then definitely get to them. We're going to move on now to
Sean Cray, man.
Yeah, of course. Sean Cray and Rawls is
pub landlord himself.
If I could was on his comment, it probably would have been someone like Sean Cray. Like, well, actually, there's no one like Sean Cray, so it would have been Sean Cray.
Yeah,
like it makes sense. It does make sense. It's someone that Rawls can clown, but also someone that isn't easily clowned. Do you know what I mean?
Right. Yeah. Sean's funny as fuck, man.
Yeah, he's had a really good year this year, actually, as well.
Yeah, his will performance, when that comes, like, obviously catch it on the Patreon now, Premier Battles, that jazz. But, like, yeah, his will battle is great. And,
no, definitely, man. Definitely. And also, Moke getting on there last minute with the Clips battle.
Absolutely mad. It's a fucking great look for him. And
I hope we get the kind of clips that was against Quill rather than the clips that was against Shotty. But
I mean, Clips' superpower is like he'll, you know, even if he's like kind of phoning it in the room, he'll have the room because he's that fucking.
That's what I mean. Like that's what it was in the Quill battle. Like he gets into that bag and then he can just go. Like you can just literally press play. I
can imagine he'll like close to the time see some Moke clips and be like, oh shit, I actually need to put a bit of
see around.
So even if it's like a level 2, level 3 clips, he's still gonna he's gonna be fucking dynamic.
Yeah, definitely.
If I'm Moke, don't go first. Don't let clips
don't. Do you know what I keep saying? And then we'll move on to the next one. But I've just looked to get Saurus versus Frankie, man. Like Jesus, fuck,
absolutely mental.
Jesus Christ. Guys, if anyone can give predictions for any of these, go ahead in the chat. But we might do it close to the time.
I'm not going to lie. Like, not even.
Yeah, it's difficult, man. It's difficult.
I cannot pick. I've tried to pick between Real Deal and Respect BA, and it's just been fucking difficult.
The only way that I could make any kind of guess or prediction on these is Real Deal's been more active than Respect BA. He's been out of the game a little bit.
I mean, Respect BA whenever he came back.
That means nothing. Yeah, because he came back against Tony. Like.
And but he like
didn't look out of place.
That too, but also like had a bit of time. Like, well, actually, no, the Serious Jones battle was not long afterwards, but like sorted that battle fucking easy. I mean, I know Serious Jones is Serious Jones, but like, the way he did
for holiday.
Yeah, also fuck Serious Jones is a piece of shit. But like the way Respect BA has just dealt with legends, like this is a great battle for him to come back to.
No, definitely, man. Definitely. We are going to move on to the next one now. We are, which is going to be the pre-party for Prem, the plug for crazy. Dub T versus DeBerk is great for them too. Love that them two are on here. It'll be really, really interesting to see how they approach each other. And
I'm
the
so
guys that they've
excited.
got here to get in the shots at these internationals as well. I love the people they picked, like Graza, you know, like breakthrough battle of the year this year. I think he'd be my pick for it anyway, against Zayn, which is, you know, always a great battler to come and have a laugh with. I think Graza can have a lot of fun with that.
Yeah.
I don't know Slim Buck. I don't know Slim
I'm
Buck.
so excited for this battle. Like,
Okay.
Slim Buck has a massive fan base in Nigeria, like massive, like,
Mm.
like to the point where I saw on Twitter, right? Crow tweeted, "Oh yeah, Slim Buck is really decent. I'm excited for him to come on down." And they took offense, like his fans took offense to him being called just decent. Legit, look it up. They fucking came to his
Oh,
neck.
damn.
He has
Okay.
a ride or die fan base, like Sue Surf-esque fan base. Also, I'm so excited for iKid, especially the year he's had.
This
He's
is
more than deserving for this battle. And
this battle, yeah.
I'm so excited.
Obviously, this is though technically going off of not making it to the island battle that he was going to go against Johnny Darko, who again has had such bad luck trying to return and trying to get into it. But yeah, so hopefully, you know, he's going to bounce back off that and do what he's been doing all year, which is absolutely killing it.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
The next one is about Frost getting that shot. You know, Alias the Ike isn't just
I'm excited for this.
New battler.
I'm excited for this just by how much Frost finds Alias annoying. Yeah, so I know that's going to be good fuel for him.
Yeah,
Alias
definitely.
battled Bobby on one of the World Domination cards.
He did. I watched it the other day. Yeah.
Yeah, and he's battled. I think he battled Mickey Worthless at one point.
Yeah, it was the year before. Bobby mentions it in his material. I don't think I've seen that, but yeah, Bobby does mention it as material against him.
He recently battled Rubber Time on GTX as well. I think Frost is just in terms of what he can do comedy wise with this battle.
Yeah, no, definitely. And like Truz was saying on that, I was going to say Champion of the Year, then Battler of the Year, UK and Ireland. Frost, sort it out, man. Come on, we got to get you back to Frost, never lost.
I think he will have a bee in his bonnet about like how he's been perceived and everything.
Definitely, man.
He'll have some shit to say. And obviously, he was meant to have the Rivers battle as well, so it's not like he hasn't been keeping he's been working.
Yeah, definitely. Tech versus Arokuji.
Right. Let me just. I need
Don't know him, but I'm glad Tech's getting a look like this.
Real quick, right? LL Cool J battled either this weekend or the weekend before JC, and then another battler called Profilini, and then Tech. And he once did 17 battles in 1 year. This man is a fucking menace. He's a workhorse. Okay. Legit, he battled XQZ and then Ill Will in the same weekend. It's mad. This just sounds stressful.
Yeah, it does.
He could do it, and he was in the.
And to be fair, like it's funny that he's going against Tech because Tech done 2 battles in 1 event.
Both
Ireland. Yeah. So yeah, it'll be interesting to see how they both take to each other.
Yeah, man. It hasn't come out yet, but Tech versus Tongue Twister was fucking a great battle live, and I'm looking forward to seeing that when it drops. And Tech's had a great year. Obviously, some speed bumps with the Caveman battle and whatnot, but like an on-form Tech is great, and you know it's a big event with an international. It's gonna be great.
Yeah, definitely, man, definitely. And then main event in this is Gemini and Coffee Brown. If you haven't seen, sorry, go and check out on London Gen's page and London's Bridge. They were having it's just meant to be a little chat, but it kind of turned into a bit of a face-off. So it's exciting, this one, definitely. Gemini took a bit of that Coffee was making about how good he's going to need to be. So yeah, definitely interested to see how this goes. This will be after the Quill battle.
Yeah, so I think 2 weeks after. Yeah, 2 weeks after. I've seen the Gem 3-0 thing, and I get it, fair enough, but like Coffee Brown can she just fucking beat Geechee, and she's been having a good year. Like she won Woman of the Year 2021, I think. And she can be really fucking good. So like, let's not underestimate her, is what I'm trying to say. Obviously, Jem is Jem,
Definitely.
but Coffee Brown, like, yeah, she was Woman of the Year for a reason.
No, exactly that. So if you can get down to London Dogstar, 17th, Friday 17th. This will be it is an evening event, so make sure that you're looking at the times now. It's all on the side. I think it's starting at 7. So yeah, get yourselves down there if you can. Get your tickets. And then last but definitely not least,
Oh my god,
is
it's just a mad card, isn't it? It's just
I ain't even got words. I don't know how to even, like, all I can do is go through this card and be like, crazy battle.
We've had months to process it as well, and we're still like, yep, we can't give predictions, or like it's just what it is, man. Like it's
like, I don't really know Holmesy or Lou Castro, but I've seen a few twerk battles, obviously.
Yeah, so I guess with Holmesy, it's a bit difficult because of the URL app, but like if you want some readily available YouTube drops that he battled Fate on GTX. He had a really good performance there. I haven't actually seen him versus Joe. Is like a old proven grounds battle, so I don't know how he did in that. I've just seen the clips of the Joe guy doing really well, but they battled. Yeah, just go down the archive. But yeah, I recommend Holmesy versus Fate. Lou Castro's battled on King of the Dot with Real Sikh. He also battled Burke as well. So I'd check those out. Holmesy versus Moon. Yeah, Cammy said that. Yeah, Moon is.
Yeah, just gonna pop that out there. The one that like jumps out at me though with this is I really enjoy Pathogenic. Like that's an international battler that's obviously come over, and I've followed when he's gone back, if you know what I mean, and kept up with what he's been doing. And yeah, I think he's really cool.
Apex just dropped on the channel collaboration.
Yeah, and another person who again I've been following since come over here is Real Sikh. Like it's superstar, like super uber star. Like it's crazy.
This is where, like, you can argue, like, so Sikh first debuted on UW, and then iBattle came up through iBattle, and then his performance before entering the URL and really going nuclear is the Maverick battle.
Yeah,
and that's his first time on a big stage, Steelyard, where Summer Madness 8 was. This is kind of that battle was kind of where he, like, obviously working iBattle and everything and whatnot, but I'm saying like he fucking skyrocketed. Yeah, and also fucking Koji has been on a fucking tear. Yeah,
at the moment for me, as everything stands, I've got Koji as Battle of the Year.
Yeah, same. It's either Koji or Jem for me.
With Jem being a really close second, but I don't feel I can put Jem above Koji because he took a loss to him. So depending on how these last events go, like, not that Jem lost in that battle, if you know what I mean, but he did take a judge loss. Like it's one of them. But yeah, obviously Shotty and Twerk, I don't even want to say anything about it. I just want to just be like it. I feel like a kid at Christmas. Do you know what I mean? Christmas Eve, just waiting.
Yeah, to be in the room when both of those slogans are going off is going to be mental. Like,
I'm gonna have the biggest FOMO I've ever had in my life, man.
I'm sorry.
Well, not even the fear of missing out. It's not even a fear. It's just missing out. Like, it's just shit.
Hey, like, you're gonna hear it. You're gonna hear it.
yeah, exactly that. It's something. And that's another thing, guys. If you can't be in the buildings for these events, do the next best thing. Get those Patreons. Get those on demands, whatever it is. So yeah, definitely get on it. Rivers being given his look as well. I really like that.
Let's also not forget to opening up the card. We've got Lazy and Reverse.
Yeah, we are going to. I just want to talk about Bobby and Unam first.
Oh fuck!
Very
See,
quickly.
The fact that we're then going, oh yeah, we've also got, like, the fact we're missing out, like,
yeah,
it's fucking stacked. I keep forgetting that this battle's happening, like, because we obviously got the this type of rematch with the form they're both on is fucking mental.
And I love looking at this flyer, and like you just said, like, it doesn't look out of place. Like it's meant to be right there where it is, and yeah, two of our own, like, up against each other, but with on this card with the caliber that we've got coming over is So yeah, big up to both of them. I will not be calling any kind of prediction or winners on that because that is, again, it's going to depend who just. I mean, this is stupid to say, but who does it better on the day? I can't call anything for any other reason.
Both been on tears, so it's fucking difficult.
And then, like we say, we've got Reverse versus Lazy 2 on this card, as if we didn't have enough. We've got another, 2 homegrown talents that
both on undefeated streaks as well.
Both on undefeated streaks, which is just crazy. Before we do wrap up talking about this card, going to bring on another guest that we got just popped up backstage. What's up, CJ? How you doing?
Oh, what's up, baby? Sorry.
Hey.
What's up,
hey, it's
baby?
all good,
How are
man.
you all?
I'm good, man. It's good to have you back on, chatting again.
I appreciate, man. Anytime I get the invite, I always try to pull up.
There we go, man. There we go. Look at this card, man.
Wait,
what
is that my boy Dojo in the building?
That is Dojo.
Good, bro.
My guy, dude. What's up, baby?
How you been, bro? You good?
Life's life, man. Life's life. We're working on it, but everything's good, bro. I saw your performance, your most recent.
Oh yeah.
Very good, my man. Just want to let you know I'm proud of you. I'll hit that shit with a retweet and a share coming soon. Just let me know.
I appreciate it,
man. There we go. CJ, hey, look at this card. What do you think?
Envious. It's so fucking insane. I wanted to even be on the pre-day party so bad, but just didn't end up coming to fruition at this time. But man, is this the biggest card in UK history? There's a chance it is.
I mean, just November as a whole is, like I was saying earlier in the stream, is like a world domination month.
Yeah, that's how it seems like for the UK. With Don't Flop having their card coming up, right? I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, they've got it 4th of November. So what is it, like 2 weeks before this one?
2 weeks, yeah. So you have a week to recover.
You can't go have Battle Rap on fire for 2 straight weeks. It's insane.
Mental. It is mad. I do wish these 2 leagues spoke to each other and was like, all right, we'll do September, you do November. Do you know what I mean? Right. But it is what it is.
Well, we're talking about how stacked a month is, and like, if anything, the competition's fucking helping it now because we've got everyone here.
No, exactly that. Yeah, I remember seeing something was announced, you versus Viz, right? And then
me and Viz was supposed to happen, but Viz is going through a lot personally right now. So we decided to push back for 2024 if they still want to do that battle.
I'm sure they will.
I would definitely reschedule if given the opportunity. But we both kind of agreed to push into 2024 with everything that was going on with him and me personally. So. But I'm still looking forward to making that happen, hopefully, down the line.
Man. Definitely. I do hope everything's all good with you, man. Definitely. Like we said, we've got some really exciting events coming up. I'm going to put the link in the chat one last time if anyone wants to join. We are going to start watching Real Sikh versus
Hell yeah.
In this battle.
Huh?
Have you seen this battle?
Oh, I'm such a huge fan of Real Sikh. I watch everything that drops of his. So
brilliant. Okay.
Yes, I saw this probably when it first came out, but it's gonna have a good refresh here. To kind of go through it again.
Yeah, definitely. Whenever I'm looking at exactly that, PremierBattles.club, get those tickets.
Yeah, make sure you cop. It's gonna be some crazy performances.
Exactly, man. It's like we say, like I'm one of those guys that unfortunately can't make it, and it's gutting. Don't be me, okay?
Patreon.
Don't be me. That's Patreon at least.
Yeah, subscribe to the Patreon if you can't fucking go.
Exactly, man. It's the next best thing.
Battles as soon as you can. Some big ones on there.
It's UK's biggest month. That's not.
What would you say? What events have been bigger? That's an interesting one. I like that. What events have been bigger, man? Let us know.
This thing we can say events have been bigger, but if we look at recent times, this is the biggest month.
I would say in recent times, this is probably one of the bigger cards. It's definitely the biggest card of recent. But I mean, if you want to go back to like peak Don't Flop, where they had like DNA and Clips and all them over and stuff like that too. I mean, you can go there, but I mean, personally, in the modern day of battle rap, I think this is one of the biggest cards the UK has ever had.
There was a whole time frame where UK battle rap died and that it didn't pull in the views that it did, and we've everyone's put in a bunch of work for it to come back up again. The fact that we've got multiple leagues and talent now in 1 month. Like I was saying earlier, like World Domination is one event. We've got it for a fucking month, like for a 2-week period in that month.
Fair.
And it's revitalizing everything. So yes,
It's got
like,
that
names that you might not know yet, but like
You will.
Yeah,
it's got that 4th birthday vibe to me, like that kind of
Yeah.
push. Like 4th birthday was that big push for Don't Flop. But yeah, like Ryan, I was just about to say, it's definitely the most exciting event in terms of like what can come from it as well. Like I looked at match day 5, right?
Did
and
you guys
that,
already
to
give
me,
like your?
Go on, CJ.
Sorry, go ahead. No, go ahead. My bad.
I was just going to say, like, match day 5 for me personally was a more like that event I would have rather have gone to than this one, if I'm honest, right? But in terms of what the UK can gain from this card as well is really exciting, I think. We've got another guy backstage I'm just going to bring on. It is the one and only.
Hey, hello, sir.
Hey, do I sound okay or do I sound a bit shit?
Sound a little bit echoey. Yeah, you sound like you're in a little bit of a tunnel, but it's not too bad. Like, it's okay. It's bearable. It's
Hey,
all right.
Does that sound better?
That sounds much better, yeah. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, I'll just go the audio away. Fuck it. I'm trying to be clever with wireless earphones. What's goody, gang?
Hey,
what's up, man? I'm just surrounded by goats today. This is awesome.
Yeah.
But what I was saying earlier was, is there a battle that you guys are looking forward to the most besides Shoddy and Twerk?
Oh, is this about the plug?
Yeah.
You know what? I've just got a feeling that Lou Castro is going to go crazy, but he's up against the champ. I think Lou and Bizzo is probably the next one for me. I would say because I could see Lou just having round of the event, and Bizzo then just coming back and having a bit of a slugfest.
Is it only one?
No, it'll be 3 rounders.
No, it's 3 rounds.
I don't think Bizzo would do a 1-rounder, if I'm honest. I think he likes that back and forth, doesn't he? But that's the battle we didn't really speak about. We kind of brushed over that a little bit because I'm not too familiar with Lou because I don't have the
big dog Lou, he's fantastic. Like he's, I think for him it's how everything comes across. If there's anyone on the card that has the most personality, it goes to Lou Castro. And UK battle rap itself appreciates personalities, and you will get that in full force. The quips with the punchlines, the gestures, the big shoulders, sorry, Scottish accent. You know, all the extra stuff that we don't normally see in UK battle rap. We're going to see Lou Castro, and I think some battle rappers are going to take notes at what Lou Castro does in future world.
Yeah, I think Lou, to me, is like top 2, top 3 most entertaining battlers to watch. He's personally in my top 5. He might be 5, but he's in my top 5.
Okay.
I respect that.
Against my literal dog, someone who I got so much love for, is
big dog.
So awesome to see.
Do you know what? I'm really looking forward.
Will be crazy.
I'm really looking forward to Pathogenic returning as well, going against Ark.
With the Ark battle, bro, what's interesting, right? What makes it more interesting is like, and this isn't a slight, it's generally what Path has said. Path is such an Ark fan, and Path like loves Rhyme Asylum and has got a lot of respect for Skirmish, and he's a proper fan. Path's like favorite artist group is Rhyme Asylum, and like he's a proper tapped in, and he said that he's trying to write his best ever shit.
Yeah, and he again on London Bridge, London Jen's show. If you go check that out, she's had both of those guys on. And Path has actually said that he's got 2 Noah's Ark flips that he thinks have never been said before.
I can testify that I'm pretty sure they've never been said before.
And he's actually sat down and watched all of Archaic's battles as well.
Yeah, trust when what you were saying earlier is 100% correct. Path is a huge Ark fan. It's in his top 5 all time. It's like a Lou Castro for me. But he is so honored to share this ring with Ark. He has some of the craziest material I've ever heard from him, personally. And we spar pretty much every battle when it comes to it. He's heard my Rum Nitty stuff, and I've heard his Ark stuff. But man, his pen is just so phenomenal. The way he can mix humor into things and then land a bomb out of nowhere is so fucking cool, man. He's gonna have one of those ones. That's another one I'm really, really looking forward to too. Just to see how Path handles a hopefully well-prepared Arc. You know,
I think it will be, and it's going to be interesting as well the other way, because like we said before we came online, before we came live, sorry, I was saying to Joe, like, Arc is that era killer. Like, he can come back whenever he needs to, and he doesn't look out of place. And it's going to be really interesting to see how he does, because obviously he's been against a lot of the new guys in the UK, to see how he is against someone new from the States, or wherever it is. Like, Canada. It's going to be really Canada. Sorry, do you know what? I always say that. I always do.
It's all good.
It's basically the same, isn't it?
Yeah, it's kind of the same. Hey, whatever.
Canada's just the granny annex of America, right? Like, that's what I thought it was. Anyway.
I guess so.
I'm glad I ain't at this event now. Jesus.
Off of that
one. What was I just about to say though? Well, I know we were talking about Path and Arc, but what did we say right after that?
I said it'll be interesting the other way around as well, like how Arc is come from all these eras. Go ahead.
Yes. Was Arc's last battle against Scoop?
Yeah.
Okay. But in my opinion, I had Arc losing that one. So I think Arc is gonna really gonna come in and try to get the win. So I'm really excited.
Off day for Arc. Like he doesn't have that many like dud performances, and like from what's been said, like already out and about.
It's kind of that Arc needs to. Arc needs to be back in form, because the Scoop battle was a poor show in the nicest way possible. But the thing is, I think Pathogenic style, and I've told them this before at Apex, it's fresco-ish. Like, it's very the laid back punch, and it's really refreshing that there's not many battle rappers that have a bit of a vintage modern style like Pathogenic does. Yeah. But I've said that I've got a blog coming up later on about all this and whatnot, but Arc is very much in the UK, he's a puncher. Like, there's a difference between an American puncher and a UK puncher, or like a haymaker lander, where Arc goes boom, 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 haymaker, boom, 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 haymaker. That's him. Where I would say Pathogenic has this kind of looser style, as CJ said, is so sneaky how these bars just come out of nowhere, and you have to rewind and go, wait a minute, he's just talked about the guitar store and like Stairway to Heaven. Like, you have to watch out for that, because Pathogenic, in the time that Arc, like his style, has about a haymaker and a couple of bar setup, maybe a 3-bar, 2-bar setup, like Pathogenic's already fit in a couple of sneaky punchlines inside the setup of his next punch.
Yep.
So and that's what Arc is going to have to consider. But the win con, quote unquote, for Arc would be, I don't know what Pathogenic's freestyle ability is, and we know that Arc can freestyle.
Yeah.
So being able to steal momentum like that might be the key, especially in a big crowd where momentum is perfect.
I feel like that's something though, like, obviously I don't know Pathogenic very well, but from what I've seen of Pathogenic and what I know of him, I feel like that's something he's going to be practicing, like those rebuttals, that type of stuff, because he knows that's something that Arc will have over him at the moment. And I feel like he's definitely a student of the game in that way. Like, he will look at his opponent and go, okay, he is better than me at that. I need to do this better. Do you know what I mean?
He's in the shower going, Dove, the soap, the toothbrush, the shampoo.
Yeah. But also I like you were saying, his kind of, I don't want to say character, but the way he delivers, but it's like the way that he delivered the whole Mona Lisa bit against Viz. Like, you see her. Mona Lisa, like, he's got that swag to him.
He's charisma.
That I think
he's got riz.
That goes down really well in the UK.
He's got riz.
That goes down really, really well in the UK, definitely.
My boy got the riz.
Yeah, before it gets too late, we are going to get into Real Sikh vs Maverick. So for anybody who's not seen this, I don't know where you've been hiding, but this has been probably
do better with your life.
Internationals that we've had since the fallout of everything that happened when our scene unfortunately collapsed. But yeah, definitely like, what I find really interesting about this as well, and it's again is what I was saying about A-Ward, like, this was kind of at the start of Sikh's trajectory. Like, he's just soared, so it'll be really interesting.
He's so insane
for Koj now as well. So let's get into this. Let me know if you can hear it and everything.
I've got one quick
Go ahead,
bit I've got to mention. So
Go on.
Canel battled on iBattle against a guy called Nonch, and he watched Real Sikh versus XL, and then said to Briggs, "You got to book this guy. You got to check this guy out."
Okay.
And that's part of.
I did not know that.
Yeah, Canel's talked about it before. Like, obviously the Nonch battle is no longer online, but like, Canel saw Real Sikh versus XL live,
League
and
business.
but yeah, he saw Real Sikh versus XL, and obviously Real Sikh was like bubbling up in iBattle and making his name. And like I said previously, like this is his first big stage battle ever, and then URL.
Yeah.
So it's like,
So I've just got one question. There's a battler called Nonch.
yeah,
Imagine he was from the UK. He wouldn't be able to, would he? Those name flips, they would just be every single time. Because CJ, you can answer this. I guess in America, you don't really use nonce, do you? That's not a word, right?
No.
That he would get rinsed
there's
even by the
there's
fans.
an American rapper called The Nonce.
No,
Oh,
there
really?
isn't. No, there isn't. You're lying.
No, I'm not.
You're lying. There's not.
Ask
That's
Andy Twin.
crazy.
He
That is
tweeted about it the other day.
I'm gonna quickly check that.
Violations if I've ever
That
heard
is
that.
funny. I'm gonna quickly look on you. I'm not gonna search the nonce. Actually, I'm not.
You're not.
That is what I'm doing tonight.
Let's
let's
go.
do this.
Yeah,
Go on.
no, go. It's fine.
All right, man.
Let's roll.
Let's go.
Yeah,
The sound and everything all right?
I'm back and I'm ready.
Mm-hmm.
The new king, what made you think for a second I could just be leaving the throne? The commander has said to plan an offense. I stand to attention. You want to see how I stand when it's tense in the presence of actual battling legends? Well, I'm eager to go, but can I ask you a question? If this makes my record or more, Hannibal Lecter, eating them whole, leaving the bones.
Okay.
I said bars, thinking that they'd feed me a goat instead of silence a lamb. Well, reap what you sow, man. I'm back, feeling good. That Nina Simone and since Briggsy said, cause I'm back, feeling good. That Nina Simone and since Briggsy said we're gonna phone in sick, I've got my feet up at home. What's happening, London?
Let's go.
I
Let's
really
go, Mav.
like that the way that Mav does that, because he's like, he builds it up as though he's gonna go like bang, but then he brings it back down. You don't know what to expect from his punches, do you, at all?
It's
unpredictability.
such a shame that Maverick and Major can't battle at the moment. They're like fucking miss those.
By
guys.
the way, I am behind him.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I'm sure I see you in this, Gary. I'm sure I see you in
Yeah,
this.
I'm wearing tartan trousers because I'm a
Of
dickhead.
course.
You're also on time saying 1-1 in the Shotty John battle, like a
I
maniac.
was.
What round is John to anyway?
I was just about to say that was a 3-0. Come on, Gary, you're better than that.
Well, it was. You know what? It was
Fucking
closer
depressing.
than it needed to be. Like, and I think with the John Shotty shit, it was like, I don't know if it was a second round. I don't know if Shotty ended it a little funny, and I thought John was consistent. Mind, I was thrown upon John's side because they went straight from this battle straight to the other battle. So I was like, well, I'm on stage anyway. And then
Fair enough.
everyone walked towards Shotty's end, and I didn't know why, so I just happened to stand next to Sick, and oops. And now I become the mic guy for John the Don, like years later.
Damn.
It's crazy how the world happens.
Out here trying to get a battle on bullpen. We see
That's your claim to battle rap fame.
Hell
Man.
yeah.
You got to take that. and run
Yeah,
with
forget
it.
the blogs and all that. I'm John's
man,
mic
that's
guy.
it. That's it.
Gray skies been fucking depressing. I was in the mountains. Thought I'd take it slow, and then Apex showed some light. Come from the heavens, now watch sunshine. In this coming together as my rain starts. I make real sick look under the weather. I said I'm back.
The imagery with that as
And
well.
that, my friend, is how you rap when you give a fuck about setups. Because you would have said 100 Berettas. A butt to his head could put his skull under pressure, or guns are forever.
great stuff.
Fuck it, whatever. Put me more rhyme. Loving the effort.
He's just got that clowning ability.
Yes, he does.
He just multis violence to a point, and it's why I'm not in awe with him. You rap basic, I'm Matt Damon clocking formulas. Now it's time to wipe the floor with him, but I But I heard
Man, you
New
look
Jersey's
young,
in tune. Well, tell him that the kid's dead. I'm picking apart material. Have that New Jersey looking distressed. See, if you're the realist, don't ask questions. Your demeanor flew overseas. I hope you brought the schemes and showed that you can flow with me. No chokes are freezing. I'm an entertainer, and we got a show to keep. So please know the reason when I paint the walls with your brains. I'm just looking for that stroke of genius. But
see, this is so slept on. This is all slept on. That's the thing. I think I don't know what the crowd was expecting for the first round at least. I think Maverick had all these punches and whatnot, and you know the aggression that come across. And I don't know when they turned and realized it was going to be like that all battle. But when Real Sikh started, you see crowd catch on. I don't know why I keep killing my fingers, but this is fire, and it got super slept on.
Cammy, what was because I wasn't really following it battle rap at the time. What was everyone's perception of Maverick going into this battle?
Okay,
he was the guy.
so
He was the guy that
Maverick
could do it
was
against
the
an
young gunner.
international.
Like he was the big prospect. You were, if Maverick had like bodied a Real Sikh, let's say, I think the Yunnan battle was pretty. It was on its way, and with Maverick was probably, I would call it the hottest prospect. He had the battle with Ty the Poet where he just bodied him.
Yeah, bullied
like
him.
To the point that I think Ty the Poet was crying. Was it not something like that? Or he like put a mask on and choked incredibly badly.
It was
so
real
he
bad.
was like one of the most feared, but he'd come from the dub scandal era. So when Don't Flop died, and before Premier Battles really started, the smaller leagues, dub scandal, and I think what you call the northern one that with the seagull, you know, Kit Knelly's league, small Beast Anglia. They were keeping battle rap going for a little while, whilst everything else was recouping. And
well, you had Chalked Out and Code Red as well, because I remember the Code Red events. Like they tried to book Josiah versus Maverick like 4 times, didn't they?
4 times,
and it kept just falling through. And I think that helped towards Maverick's kind of notoriety in this. Like,
so
like
yes, because
you know what I mean?
they felt the need to give him a veteran, and because they kept trying to organize this battle, that Josiah Matrix, that was like, oh, Tony D's friend. If he can beat this guy with another debut, who else can he battle afterwards? But at this point, you'd think that Maverick could have battled anyone, and it would have either been close or he would have won, because he'd won Ramdas versus the Ant-Man guy. I can't remember his Deviant, and people like that, like he was just smoking everyone. He was really out here just going crazy, and there was no one that was a competition to him right up
and I
to
think as well,
basically now.
I think if they would have said at this time, if they would have said, right, we've got Real Sikh coming over, here's a couple of his battles, blah, 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 and all that, and everyone knew who he was, and then they said, who do you want to put up against him? Mav would have been in that top 3 conversation. Yeah, definitely.
Absolutely.
I think he was one of those guys. Went
a higher tier. If you had like I don't know, an Elmac at one point, maybe you'd probably Mav would be top 5 pick for that. Like you could put almost any international, any person available, you'd want to see Maverick because he was so almost undefeated.
But am I right in saying there was some kickback at this battle happening though, or am I wrong?
Sorry,
am I right in saying there was like, because I thought I remember Maverick talking about there being some kickback against this battle being announced and whatnot.
I think what it was, because the kickback only came from like other battlers that would have wanted the shot. That there was a lot of experienced battle rappers, but he was in Premier Battles and he was keeping consistent with Premier Battles. He was jumping in last minute for teams. I think it was Pride or something. He jumped in last minute versus Ty the Poet. Like he was being loyal to them, and so they rewarded him accordingly.
Good.
And so and
that's all leagues can do, isn't it?
And that this was probably the most exciting battle to happen. Like there was Tony D versus Sirius, where Sirius had the 4th round. You know, Big Cannon versus Mater, which was super forgetful. Raptor and Newman, which would have been amazing. Got cut. Well, didn't get cut, but skirmishes happened. And this was what everyone was wanting, apart from Shotty Horror and John John.
Right. Definitely, man. Definitely. Let's get back into it then. Go on, CJ. Go on.
I was gonna say Mav was actually one of the 3 I picked when they asked me who did I want to battle when I came over. Mav was in my top 3.
Whew, I'd love to see
CJ,
that.
I think you're a testament to the fact that American battlers can no longer use the excuse, "Oh, we don't understand the accent though," because you picked 100%. A Geordie battler Like, one of the,
Just watch the fucking battles, bud. Like,
it's not that.
It's also like
battles. Just fucking say that. That's cool. But to say you don't understand when you know English is out of. I'd never fucking got it.
It's always it's just a get out of jail card. Like that's what that's what people say.
It's an excuse not to watch some of the best rappers in battle rap, which I to me does not.
I know we need to get on with this battle, right? Before CGA, I have to say something, right? So we, as the UK, we are like, our people tell us our accents are so like off the wall that we make things rhyme that don't rhyme. I just heard Tay-Rock rhyme petrified, terrified with swear to God.
Yeah, see, I don't know how
does God work?
I tried to say that in an accent in my head, and I couldn't. I said it in like 3 different
accents. It. I don't know how he did it. Swear to God.
Yeah, I that befuddles me. So I'll ask him. I'll see him on December 9th, but I'll ask him how he did that.
Yeah. The new song he just had come out. I was.
Yo, send me the link to the song. On God, send me the link to the song.
I'm on it.
All right, but
like even in America, like America has.
That's all I think of is Frost.
Yeah. Yo, I was
cool. Oh man, I love that battle.
But like America has regional accents. Like Swamp sounds different to fucking
me.
Illmatic.
Yeah, like we definitely have our geographical accents. Geological. How would we say that?
Geographical, I would say is right.
Okay.
But, like,
I hope so. I'm a teacher, so I hope.
Nav, who has one of the thickest accents, like a Geordie accent, is kind of harder than
there's some English people that can't understand the Geordie accent. Yeah. Like I could understand it almost if they were saying about that, but it's.
But
mad.
yeah,
but it's
when
just
they say like Manchester and like London accents, they can't understand. Like, oh come on, man, like get it.
Like come on. Exactly. I'll admit there was a couple times. I'm also not great. I have terrible hearing, but there was definitely a couple times where you could speak a little too fast, and I'm like, what did you just say? You know, like, wait a minute.
Yeah.
Hold on. So I could definitely attest for, I guess, some, but to me, it just doesn't make fucking sense. If you really wanted to watch it, you know exactly what the fuck they're saying.
Exactly, man.
And even the shit that you don't know, like, you pick up. So just pick up, you fucking idiots. Pick up your phone, go watch some Prem, and do better with your life. And honestly, it helps develop.
That's what I tell girls at the bar.
Yeah.
We're moving on. We're moving on. I'm pressing play. I'm muting Cammy.
But I've been watching you graft. Even gotten smacked so it's fitting. You're getting belted on Premier. I'll make you matter in England.
English.
My table and it's beef the day a punch will bring the house down and leave real estate. I brought you nothing but the best. Manny learned Paul Pogba, the pen different. Ooh, and I took it with finesse. Since we're in London, might as well run with it again. But this time, Jorginho, I got jumped into the pen.
I don't know football that well, but I can understand.
What? This tool's getting boxed. I got to screw loose the new nuisance. Taking this, two stupid Yado's reactions. Best get used to it, Matilda. I make a point in the room moving.
Look at that bump.
But what you got?
Take that.
You got some balls about the Queen. You shouldn't mess with a fam. Last time an Asian fucked with the Royals, someone ended up dead in a crash. If I've got
you dead ass?
I mean,
this round is so slept on. I've said this for years. This is such a slept on round.
That was crazy.
Mm-hmm.
You know he's just dropped the fucking bar. Look at that face.
Yeah. Pay me more,
bro.
You got some bars about the Queen. You shouldn't mess with a fam. Last time an Asian fucked with the Royals, someone ended up dead in a crash. If I got balls about the Queen, I put 1K on his head. It's a death in a band. And when they catch sick with a big teeth, all you see is a silhouette of a man. Trying to test the heat, you're getting burned in the dust. I show levels with mercury, because that's the first from the sun. Geordies. Sleeping, man.
Geordies did that.
He has that on the end. But we say that's a great round from Mav. Wait till you see it.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Madness. For an intro.
Also the same venue, by the way.
Yeah.
Y'all ready to turn up? It's my first time in the UK. Hey, as soon as I got off the plane, I felt at home. I know the general stuff, but I won't reference it much. I'm not the one for telling jokes, but this reminds me of The Office. Ricky Gervais started it here, I know. But tonight I gotta take the Steve Carell approach and steal the show. We talk guns.
Great.
We talk guns and the stinks. And that's what I'm still on. The staff gave us some. Made the name of our team Real Force, always on point. So no shots would feel wrong. What better place to work with the metal than a steel yard? Ain't no this motherfucker. Yo, ain't no peace offering. Our old school, Pete Rock, I'm golden era, bebop, I'm Calico, T-Top, I'm Queen Song, we'll rock. Let me go.
I literally wanted to pause it and not let him go then.
Yeah, sorry, see, just before that, he turns around to me and he's like, "We've got one." Because we thought, "Oh, is it gonna?" He did the whole, I mean, I'll get closer so you can see the face. You know, the whole fucking, like the.
Yeah. Yeah,
it's like, okay, we've got a fight here.
It's crazy. It's crazy.
This motherfucker, yo, ain't no peace offering. Our old school, Pete Rock, I'm golden era, bebop, I'm Calico, T-Top, I'm Queen Song, we'll rock. Let me go. Ain't no peace offering. Our old school, Pete Rock, I'm golden era, bebop, I'm Calico, T-Top, I'm Queen Song, we'll rock, I'm 3-0, Steam Mop, I'm Dr. Dre CD dropping, clean body, detox, I'm Hill Flop. Hill Flop. On the VOD stream, just keep watching me pop him with a DE, squeeze heat, 3 shots hit. He breathe awkward, he coughing, sound like he about to start beatboxing.
Look, I'm such a hater, I'm not reacting to it. I'm on Mav's side, I'm trying to keep cool, but my face goes, ugh. You feel that?
You can't be that guy though. You've got to react to that, man. That is
yeah, I know.
Like, it's mad.
It's when you're
supporting your friend, so I'm trying to look good.
Do you know what it reminds me of? Like when Ark and Moke were battling, and T stood behind Moke trying to not react to what Ark's saying. Go back and watch that battle just to watch T. Now that I've said it, it is.
You see T just the head nods.
Yeah, no, he literally doesn't. He literally, as soon as Ark, he says
really?
round on Ark, he stands there and he's like. Because he has to. He has to. Because he can't help but react in the way that he does, right? We've all seen T at events, and I love him for it. Like, but he literally has to stop himself from reacting. You can see it.
Like the genie from Aladdin.
Man.
Yeah, it is brilliant, honestly.
I put a hole in your lungs like you smoking too much. To get the bullet out, doctors gotta go in your gut like a CD in a game console when it's stuck. Because to get it out his system, they gotta open the front. I'm in charge. Cooking this motherfucker.
Also, like, he's improved so much.
I'm in charge of his coffin. This fraud won't live long. Retarded with bars, I'm a bit off. Think wrong with sick thoughts, something sharp. Split jaws, chin fall, big scar. Shish kebab in 6 parts, then discarded. Jamie Maverick. Listen, Jamie, I'm pissed off. Sit calm. Sit calm or get harmed for shit talk. Swing arms, we grip ours. It's Game of Thrones when the clip spark. If Jamie laying a sturdy punch, the metal in my hand, I'm the king's guard.
Lana started.
It's not pronounced Sikh. It's sick. Different sound effects. So them Sikh bars, get them out your head. They won't make an ounce of sense. It's easy for you, because they don't got to worry about your name or how it's said. They just pronounce you dead, the way I stole.
So clean with it, like so clean.
The way I stole your shine, organized crime.
But
sorry, man.
I feel like this was I was gonna say I've heard that pronounced dead bar so many times, but I feel like he was the first one I ever heard do it.
Yeah, do it well enough to remember it as well.
Yes.
I think. Yeah, definitely.
The way I stole your shine, organized crime. That extortion vibe slowly die, bro, that's my time. So tonight I'm in overdrive, showing my prime with premiere like Royce the 5'9". Punchline. Bro. Yeah. Punchline. That's how I be usually. But if you think that's all I brought, you lose to me brutally. He think I'm one-dimensional. I'll change how he's viewing me. When I slap him so dizzy, he'll start to see two of me. I'm on to you. Bro, give up or get slaughtered. I'm dogging you for the audience. Y'all should just call the fucking coroner. Be the next superstar till his coffin shut and take away every breath of fresh air that you thought he was. Sick. Fuck out of here.
That round's close to me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Personally, I have Mav taking that round like slightly.
Okay, I'm not mad.
See, at the time, everyone had thought, "Oh, Sikh got it," you know. That was always closer to me because I always liked Mav going into the punch rhythm style, and I think that was always where his best was.
You can argue
like
Mav landed more punches because Sikh was focusing more on pockets, but it's just a mental round to stand in front of regardless. And he changed the whole fucking mood of it.
Yeah, and I think that's the round he had to have in it because he was introducing himself as well as taking heads off. Like he had to show what he was about and who he is, why he's been asked to come over. Do you know what I mean? So I think there was a lot more pressure on him on that first round than there was for Mav.
I'll say for this first round, watching this again, I feel like the first time I watched it, I had Sikh clear, and this time it's a lot closer than I remember. But yeah, I'm gonna edge this to Sikh, obviously, you know, sorry, I battle bias or whatever. But
of course.
But Mav went fucking stupid in his rounds. Shout out Mav as always, man. He's a absolute
you know what it is as well with that crowd. You can see it that although us watching it, we're kind of going, okay, Real Sikh kind of stops and goes, whether it's water break or catching the crowd. But in that building there, the stops and the end of sentence made the battle made the round so much easier to hear. The only thing for Mav is he gets lost into the patterns. I love it, but he gets lost in it, and the crowd has to catch what he's talking about because he's refined. He's stuck himself in this pattern where Real Sikh is just doesn't do this often now. But Real Sikh was stop, go, stop, go, stop, go.
Yeah, dude,
everything.
I think this battle also attests to the level up we've seen in Real Sikh. I mean, he's always been dope, don't get it wrong. But like now his rapping ability, which has always been strong, the pockets that he's been in are even more dangerous. And it's insane to see, like, holy shit, this is where he was and where he is now is crazy.
Yeah. Koji's in trouble, man. Koji's in trouble.
That's just gonna look
I don't know, man.
I totally forgot about that.
I don't know, Koji's battle of the year in the UK for me at the moment this year. Like I think he's got it not so comfortably, but he's got it for me at the moment.
That's a good thought.
I don't even think it can even be argued at the moment. As everything stands right now, without these next events coming up, I don't see how it can be argued, if I'm honest.
Have you
like
seen
the only person that
battles?
you could see I mean in terms of Koji being battler of the year, like the only way that I would argue it is with Jem, I think.
I don't know, Yunnan too.
Yeah, Yunnan's had a year.
Yunnan went over and bodied Fredo. Like
yeah, you're right.
That's whether it all comes to this event though. Because you have Bizzo, Bobby, Yunnan, Koji, they're all in the conversation. It's how this event goes really decides a lot of things.
Yeah, and Quill coming into it as well. Jeez, this battle of the year this year is going to be difficult, but still, I'm sticking with it. At the moment, I would say Koji. At the moment, I'd say Koji, all depending on this last event, I think.
That Gemini wins massive for sure.
Exactly, man. It holds weight, doesn't it? It holds weight. You made the god bleed.
Also, his performance against Rivers when it comes out is fucking mental.
Yeah, crazy.
I've already seen that. It's fire.
I love Gemini and I love Koji. So watching that battle back was so sick. And I'm really looking forward to seeing what they both do on Plug Weekend. So Plug
Jem's got Quill and Coffee within 2 weeks.
Yeah, which is crazy.
That's so crazy.
I'm not
I
sure
was
how
just thinking about
dangerous
that.
that
I was like,
is
oh,
for
yeah.
him, though. Gemini's never been this active.
Ever, right?
Apart from his first year, I think he said
Yeah.
on, again, go back and watch London Bridge, London Jen's show. I'm pretty sure he says it there. Like, he had like 6 battles in his first year, I think. And yeah, this is the most active he's been since then. And this is coming off of what, like a 4 or 5 year break. So crazy.
I'm gonna be right back. You do your thing, obviously.
All right, man. We're gonna get into round 2 then. I always feel like a host when I do this. I love it. Round 2 on, man. Let's make some noise, y'all.
Alright, look.
Someone said fight back. That's crazy.
Man, you know how nice that slumber felt. They still call me for the big stage, cause look at this face, but wouldn't melt. You a real Sikh? Good. Best pray to your God and hope the fuck he helps, cause like reincarnation, every time I come back, I'm something else. Practice with Zen, still trying to find the reason that being tied with ease did not seem a Jody that good in the pit.
I forgot about the Zen battle.
Region, man.
I watched that live.
You see, I like the scene, but it's a major concern and no.
That was the Batty Fish battle, wasn't it?
Yeah. So Zen, I love the way you. I was going to try and skip past that too. That's great.
Batty Fish, man. Oh man, that is the best insult ever.
So I think a big thing with that was Zen reused rhymes in that battle.
Okay.
And then I think Zen wasn't happy that Maverick kind of stomped him out a little bit. But
yeah, that was
I remember that being a thing afterwards, that it was like, oh, well, it's my raps, but it's like, oh, you've used them in a battle now. But just because you use them in a cypher doesn't mean you. Yeah, I forgot about that battle too.
I love how like precious the battlers and fans are on things like that. Like one thing that annoyed me about Mr. Funky D is after his Georgie battle, I went onto a Twitter space and he was spitting those bars against someone on a Twitter space, and it was literally word for word. I was like, "You're gonna say Georgie's name in a second, like you're gonna, and you're gonna fuck it up." Like, and I was like, "Yeah, I couldn't." I literally turned it off. I was like, "I can't be dealing with that, no way." But yeah, I love how particular we all are like that.
We didn't even talk about Funky D versus Swamp.
Yeah, we spoke about all the cards. We just said about the ones that we're looking forward to. I'm sorry, I'm not looking forward to a Funky D battle, man. I'm not. I can't lie about it. I think it's cool that Swamp's coming over. But Funky D ain't a battle rapper. Not yet. He could be, but not yet. He came in wrong. He should have come in more humble.
He had a wild energy. That's for another stream, though.
He had a wrong energy, but yeah, definitely another stream.
As nice as we had, pride rocking our bricks, you woke that lion sleeping the top gunner. Put me in that pilot seat, taking this a mistake. It's kids play, cause since the cameraman count, it's been mining free. So Apex and he trying to peek and pick a fight with me will get sliced in pieces. I let the body spread, so they're never gonna find where I'm hiding, see?
Great build up, maybe a little bit of a stuff I punch there.
But,
yeah,
Green Sick kind of sucks the energy out.
Wearing bodybuilding.com t-shirts to battle.
Look how fucking young Biz looks.
Stylish as fuck.
Yeah, I was Biz milky.
Causing me stress because when people said the word on the drip, I didn't realize they were talking about sweat. Jim Shady.
This is what I like.
Nice.
Yeah.
Jim Shady, spitting rhythms on a lip daddy. See these bars sharper than your needle in those. Hey. See these bars sharper than your needle in those test vials. I'm a guess that Lance Armstrong probably been on less cycles, you big balloon looking fuck.
Crazy.
You big balloon looking fuck.
You big balloon-looking fuck, standing so proud. They say that he's aggressive and a man handle me round. Fuck that. I wouldn't even need to put a hand to his mouth. I'll just take my nose ring and boop, and he'll woo to the back of the crowd.
I always imagine that bit in Space Jam.
You know what this round is now? It's a break of pace.
Yeah,
you know, so
I was going to say.
Now that after all the rapping that Maverick tried to do in the first, Real Sikh stop starting. Now Maverick's totally changed the energy now and being able to make them laugh at him, which is really difficult to do considering the first round kind of got crickets. Like he's been able, right, this is my round now. He's taken what Real Sikh did and turned it on him in a way that's like comedic, which we didn't think that Real Sikh would do anyway. Like as a battle rapper, he's very serious, very to the point, and only now has his arsenal made into jokes. But he's really tried to do something that at the time Real Sikh didn't do or didn't have any evidence of doing. So it's a clever move here to just break momentum and just go for jokes.
Yeah, no, definitely.
Oh look, he mad right now.
R.I.P.
Wants an onion bhaji protein shake so bad right now. I don't want to hear this little chicken chat right now. This just the starter. Watch me put him in a bag right now. See they know me. It's mad. Man of rap Geordies will put the mad in madras and the tan and tandoori.
Tan and tandoori. Yeah. Geordie shit.
You know me, it's mad. Man of rap Geordies will put the mad in madras and the tan and tandoori. Indian food, ooh, naughty.
Fire. Lean into it.
Honestly,
Let's go, man. Lean into that shit.
Battles and there was this one bar that caught me. You said, 50 Punjabi Indians on your block. We don't even make that sound to warn you. They just smell that tikka masala. And you know that we round the corner.
I like this angle though.
Yeah.
How ignorant. Next time you're learning your culture, try the kitchen, because the moment that they smell that tikka masala, they'll know it's an Indian getting served by the English. Should have...
Wait a minute.
Should have walked
I
away
forgot about that.
the stage, orchestrate your fall from grace like a book and put power in every 48 Geordies.
Great round.
I want his round to be longer.
That cycle line was insane.
Yeah.
Didn't get as much love as it should have. That Lance Armstrong line was fucking crazy.
Yeah,
the inventor of the chicken tikka masala passed last year, so rest in peace to him. So
Oh,
there we go.
Made in Scotland.
Made it Scotland.
That's mental, isn't it? That's crazy. I don't know why that's crazy, but to me that sounds crazy.
Scotland culture appropriating again. Fucking Yaldi. Just what we do.
But yeah, another strong round from that, definitely.
Yeah, just short in my opinion.
And different. Yeah, it was definitely short.
Yeah, too short.
You want to break down bars, huh?
Here we go.
This motherfucker put out a diss song against me.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, he did.
Who listened to the track when it surfaced? You don't got no fans, that's it. I was like, he got bars before the battle? I'm nervous. He spit his opening line, and I felt uncomfortable. For the fans who ain't heard it, you know what his first bar was when he was rapping his verses? He said,
No.
This your man. He said,
This your man.
You can't see me in a circle, jerk. You're actually virgin. A circle jerk, huh? That's how you practice your verses? You and your boys in a circle? You call that shit rehearsing?
Yo, I felt embarrassed right there. I had to hide behind the drink there. I felt really embarrassed.
You're disgusting.
That shit ain't okay. That's how you prepare for battles? That's an interesting way. Most rappers lose in the venue if they forget what to say, but not him. He beats himself before he gets to the stage.
See, he's saying about that humor that he's only just kind of put it. He had it, man.
You know what? I forgot about the circle jerk shit. I'll take that.
I think it's just you've got to have the right opponent in front of you, ain't you? Like you got to battle the person in front of you, and I think he was able to see that Mav is a bit cheeky with things in level.
Yeah.
You can see the Pat influence there, man. Like just with how comedic timing is.
Yeah,
even in both of them.
That's how you practice your verses, like and then I can hear that it's such a
yeah. That's an interesting way. Like I could as he walks around it as well, like turns away from it. It's like very Pat-esque.
Yeah.
Listen to me. I'm not from here, so fill me in, please. When you call someone a wanker, is this what you mean? Most of the crowd didn't even hear it. That fucking song was trash. If you wanted to produce a hit, you should have got London on the track. Now let's talk about the racist bars. Your mother wants me bad. She really think I'm a monster. No, she digging me, wanna get some Indian on her. You'll know I've been where you live, and I'm finished dicking your mama when she at your crib in a stinking chicken tikka masala.
Tikka masala and slipped again.
I like as well because again it makes sense because it would have been the English woman serving the Indian. It makes sense the way that Mav just tried to flip it that way. He's kind of been able to switch it straight back, without knowing that Mav was going to do that. But love
you
that.
got a distorted view. This what I'm born to do. The predictions I saw, thought I'd lose. So I flew across the pond with a crazy point to prove. Now I'm in a
pause it for a second.
With something bizarre in store for you.
Now, them predictions is actually me in Battle Rap Resume, Tom Quee, because Real Sikh commented on it. And he was talking about, I can't believe you guys have him beating me. Who's this guy? he was talking shit in the comments, like having a go at me and Tom for saying, maybe me, because I'm friends with Maverick. And he was, I'm going to beat your boy and all that. So when he's on about that, I'm like, kind of,
doing the Homer into the bushes.
Yeah, hiding in the bush.
Hell yeah.
This what I'm
I like that day.
born to do. Cool. The predictions I saw, thought I'd lose. So I flew across the pond with a crazy point to prove. Now I'm in a foreign market with something bizarre in store for you. Pray for him. Don't pray for me, he prayed for me. Should have stayed home and laid low. Can't wage war, we in the UK, homie. And here it was made law. Due to my faith only, I'm allowed to have a blade on me. Wait a sec. Wait a sec. Pipe down. You telling me if I ask police that I could have a blade, they'll say yes right now? Great then. Knife out. My people stay sober and carry something sharp. That's a straight edge lifestyle. We really come different. This might sound morbid, but I'll
What'd you say then, Joe? Sorry?
I think this is like the start of six like knife bars, because then like going into the Euro battles, he did a lot of the and then I think Arsenal then talked about it, the fake blade on me angle.
Okay.
Yeah, right. Even Twerk too brought that up about the 5Ks, about the kapong they call it.
Yeah.
5K,
also,
you could even handle one.
Couldn't be me because I get drunk and shoot guns.
I was just about to say that it sounds like he's like really shocked that he can carry a knife in the UK when he could literally go to states in America and just walk around with whatever
a gun with a knife on it.
A bayonet.
A bayonet is
spraying
so
the machete
crazy.
And all that, it's crazy.
Facts, we do be spraying the machete.
Great then. Knife out. My people stay sober and carry something sharp. That's a straight edge lifestyle.
That's nasty.
We really cut different. This might sound morbid, but I literally take his lights out, slice out organs, poke out his pupil. He's blind. How horrid. It's Bridgie's fault. He told me to keep an eye out for him. I'm on to you. Bro, give up or get slaughtered. I'm dogging you for the audience. Y'all should just call the fucking coroner. He the next superstar till his coffin shut and take away every breath of fresh air that you thought he was. Sick.
I think that's a 1-1 because
Yeah.
Mav's round is shorter and Real Sikh covered more ground in a more versatile round. However, at the time, it was the total opposite. It was Real Sikh got the first, Mav got the second.
Okay.
Which is crazy
Really?
watching it now going, how perspectives change.
No, fair enough. We'll get into the last round then. This one, Mav takes a very different approach. I feel like he took the wrong one, but we'll get into it. We'll see how he does with it. There you are.
Oh, look, there we go.
I love doing this.
I fucking love it. Pistol Pete here.
Briggsy. You know that you're the man, right? But you were gonna pay Tay-Rock how much to battle? And it looks like you're really still dropping the pounds, though. This the issue. You pay the people that let you down handsomely and forget the ones that pennies. But it's honestly sound, bro, because they're not seen a Geordie go this mad on copper since round mode, nah.
Right, we might need, right, CGA, you won't understand that, I don't think.
No.
Right. I feel like we have to be delicate as we describe this. Basically, Ralmo is a UK shooter. It was a shooting incident that was horrific.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
It was really bad. Google it. That's all I'll say. But that's a testy bar right there.
He basically was famous for being in a shootout with police.
Yeah.
Which is obviously something that's kind of unheard of here, to have a shootout with police and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think it was. Is that Mav trying to kind of be on the level because he was facing an American? Do you think?
I think it's attempt at shock value. Which at the time, 2019, at the time, you would have had like Jack Boy and Big T, where Jack Boy was calling out Kanye West for being a slave, and you had all these other people trying shock value, and I think that was just of the time that you kind of pushed the boundaries a bit.
Okay, fair enough. Let's get back into it.
And like the fact that it's Ralmo to Geordie is like...
Of course, yeah, it all links. Yeah.
Now I'll make it fair, cause any sort of pays a rare one. This is England. Should be no price for Sikh to be taken care of. He wanted work.
That's
wanted
crazy.
Now I'm getting caught in the trench, slaughtered to death. I got so much in the arsenal, it's just cause and effect. But am I authentic? He questioned. Just look at all the corpses I've left. But of course he thinks the clip's not real. I put it all in his head. What did you think, bro?
Crazy.
Yeah, that's a sneaky one.
Since government funds have been cut, there's nothing else fun for the kids, so we spit in a whip and a bag like Mr. Miyagi. Let something fly across your face and catch a buzz with the sticks.
Great performance.
Crazy.
How you do like that? Thought that you beat me. Yeah, I met a few like that, cause he punches nice, okay, and a few might land, but I've only had, 7 battles in? Control a room like that.
All right, Hitman, hold on.
That should have got more.
In the first round or something. I've literally been waiting for the control the room.
That should have been more. That should have got a lot more of a reaction then. I think a lot of people were kind of like, I don't know, but that definitely should have got more.
That's also, he'd done that before, and I think in his second battle, and it was on Dub Scandal versus Max Pepsi. So, a brilliant name. And he brought that back because in my second battle, and he did this, and that was sick. And with the fact he did it with such a stage, silence, brilliant stuff.
Battles in. Control a room like that.
That's how I feel very underrated.
I'm a fan of rapping without rapping. I'm a fan of it.
But like even like against Ty, he basically does the Soul Schumacher scheme. Against Ty as well.
Yeah, he's good at it.
Mav's the man, like.
Look, there was some eyebrows raised when they announced this. Question how I got this clash after being away all year. So I'll be honest for the fans, me grand took ill. He's fought on stages of her own. I thought there's nothing she can't handle. Things got worse. I had to be there. It was my job to be the man. Briggsy offering me battles. I had to tell him stop. And I'm sorry to the channel. See, I felt no guilt stepping away and forgetting the game, because right there in that moment was only one person I wanted to remember my name. I watched.
Oh, man.
I watched cancer take a part of her, but still never took that part of her. And if dementia takes the brain, it can still never take that heart from her. And I laugh when you lot get shit reasons for people backing out of battles when I done took on more than the average man can handle. When I was on stage, battling with rhymes, little sister could not face that battle with her mind. Young girl confused, trying to have a battle with her.
It'll be hard to be on the stage and talk about that.
Yeah, like
I couldn't imagine doing that
Young
myself.
girl confused, trying to have a battle with her life. Man, I fucking cried, and it lasted me all night. Collar soaked, feeling like I took a stomach blow. Face bluer than the ambulance's lights. Try to text and tell her that I love her, and I'm glad that she'll be fine. For tears, could barely see my phone. Well, she's the apple of my eye, but
Apple iPhones, jeez.
you see, I'm proud, because she's at college now, studies care and mental health. And that's a blessing from the Lord. See, winners never quit. Exact reason that I'm better than them all. Because I've been numb a pair of times. Couldn't feel anything no more. I might have lost the sense, but get it back when they pay a pretty penny for my thoughts. See, look, I'm not trying to play the victim, but remember this. When you feel like there's something missing or your minds became a prison, if time is slowly ticking, finish line becoming distant, if you love like it's unconditioned, and stand by from the beginning, because I had plenty battles with Sick and came out the other side fucking winning, and
I think it's nice that we tied that back in to go against, Sick.
That pocket pattern, that's incredible, like actual writing.
Because a battle was a deal. But see, when it comes to Sick, never hear an angle that is real. Geordies.
Yeah.
I do feel like that was Mav's weakest round because of that angle as well. I feel like there was a lot of time spent
that was
on
addressed the
him.
crowd, but
yeah,
I think
it was that telling those battlers, as well, that were making those comments, be like, look, real shit.
It's one of those where it's brilliantly written. It's just a lot of it isn't necessarily battle roundish until you get to that final punch. That's the, and in the type of battle this is now, with when you've got Sick going at you on full pelt. That sounded mad. Like basically it's brilliantly written, it's just misplaced. That's all.
I know but is that maybe at the time where in 2018, 2019 people were doing that? It was, you have that third round and you have the emotional tie. It was.
I think
But
people were still looking at that. I think people were still looking at that though as throwing away the round still to do
maybe
damage control almost, isn't it? It's like damage control. Like when you've got to mention something or give a reason for something and justify something, you're taking away that time in that like moment that you can go against your opponent. Do you know what I mean? It wasn't saying like why he's better than him. It was saying why does he deserve him, when the bars saying why you're better than him should show why you're deserving him. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's difficult.
Instead of it instead of say it,
Exactly, man. Like Bobby Rex, don't say you're going to do it and then say it's done.
Yeah.
That's it. So this is now Sick's final round. I've got about 10 minutes, then I'm going to be heading off. So we're going to get through this round, play a game, and then we're going to be cutting. So let's get into this round. This was a good round as well, if I remember rightly.
Yo. You know what rhymes with Jamie Maverick? Baby back, bitch. Jamie Maverick. Never be the main attraction.
Remember that next time I
Make
text
a
him.
classic. Have one of the greatest matches. Jamie Maverick could get his lazy ass kicked. If he come with basic whack, lame attacks in a racist fashion, his face get cracked till his jaw breaks in half, change the way he acts, make him say his raps in an Asian accent. What else rhymes with Jamie Maverick?
I will say one thing that doesn't rhyme with Jamie Maverick, though, is main attraction, which is what he used at the start of there. That doesn't rhyme.
You know what else? You know what else doesn't rhyme with Jamie Maverick?
Go on.
Subscribe to this fucking channel. Subscribe to the plug.
On that road to 1,000 as well. Trust, we're trying to get us there.
Let's go.
Let's get that done. Definitely. Love that.
Subscribe to the
I've not
Plug
even said that
TV.
yet. Like and share.
Rapping, it causes a chain reaction, but when you play it back, he ain't saying jack shit. You know how cringe it is watching his bouts? He's starting his round, speeding it up, running the thought in the ground, but he barking it loud. I stop, cause how awkward it sounds, pause it and shout. What the fuck are you talking about?
Nice.
The rhyme flow that you guys do is kind of cool when it makes sense. But when he does it, I'm not amused. That's your plan of attack, rapping like you on rocket fuel. I'll probably stop your groove, put it on the mute, pop a tool. Got him doing the robot when the Glock can shoot. The way you talk, it's skewed. Arriving to the hospital, then doctors using auto-tune. Get your vocal box renewed. If I shot one through your body, you gonna sound chopped and screwed.
Yeah,
love that. Yeah, unfortunately, at the moment.
Yes.
I think it's a situation similar to Major where their works.
Yeah.
And
well,
Milky
we just
too,
had
man.
CJ
Milky
saying,
too.
you know, he was trying to get Maverick, and that's a battle that if Maverick returns, I feel like that's got to be it, in my opinion. Now that's got to be the battle.
They should just all do their battles just like with no camera, if that's the issue. Just have it live only.
Do you know what? I
Maybe
think
one day
like that would be
Maverick
really
just come with a
interesting to
ski
see.
mask.
Yeah, change his name, be like that footballer
Yeah.
that's a rapper now or whatever. You know,
My name
it's like a
RX
mixture.
Northside. You know what I'm saying? Like,
He giving a little attempt, delivering syllables quick, spitting the written and bringing the rhythm. He think he lyrical with.
Slide.
This does remind me of the this is going to be a wild reference, but have you guys seen the Tigger movie?
yes.
There's
The wonderful thing about Tiggers, the Tiggers are wonderful things.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Bro, just
wonderful thing
listen
about
to it
Tigger.
again, right? I was so worried no one was going to understand what I
Get your
meant.
vocal box renewed.
Yes.
If I shot one through your body, you gonna
My
sound
mother
chopped
used to
and
call me
screwed.
that.
He giving a little attempt, delivering syllables quick, spitting the written and bringing the rhythm. He think he lyrical with.
It is very personal practice though when you get into
That's
certain
not
places.
hard. That's not hard. I'm getting him into the mix. You want me to run it back? You want me to?
Definitely run it back.
Remix.
He giving a little attempt, delivering syllables quick, spitting the written and bringing the rhythm. He thinking he lyrical with. That doesn't mean it's dope. I'm getting him into the mix. You can't beat me with that hibbity bibbity shit. I'll talk to you real quick. Don't rush your lines on a page. You got here quick because you're good, but you need a couple fights to be great. Like he said, he got 7 battles. I got 14. What I'm trying to say is what's double timing if I got double your time in the game?
I like that.
He's a lightweight.
Visual
He's
with
a
the high
lightweight.
clap.
Something in your local gym that no one thinks of posing with because it's so low it won't grow your strength up. He's a lightweight. I could load the bench with your charisma, hold it over my shoulder and slowly lift you. He's a lightweight. I was flown to Ripper, known contender, but thrown against you because Shotty horror picture. That's why he's a lightweight. I got experience with bars, but shots got him sick. He can't hold his liquor. See you got some
This ain't the same guy now, Coach. It's a different monster now.
Under pressure, you fold when you rush your setups and flow. No one to catch it at home. Touch up your pen and be slow. There's another level to go when your substance relevant, bro. Run a sped up approach to punch is steadily thrown. It stunts progression and growth. These fundamentals to know. He's undeveloped and duller. One
I
dimensional
was taking
cold.
note.
Just
Jesus.
a regular bloke with nothing special to show. I'm on that Jersey
Going all out shit.
Incredible.
shit. I'm on that Jersey shit. That going all out shit. Real sick. And I'm the problem that you want rounds with. You're supposed to put in work. But that's wrong now, bitch. Because you can't show up to work when you call out sick.
All out sick.
Now that in the crowd now is going to be echoed. Like they didn't know it then, and they're going to say
That's a close one. That's a close round. I think they're both trying to talk to each other, but maybe just Real Sikh gets it because it's a more direct approach.
Yeah, and he's
rather
like
than
every
preaching to the
line
crowd.
was about Maverick. Do you know what I mean? And this is what I'm saying. Maverick lost some of that because not every bar that he was saying was about Sikh. Like he dropped the ball a little bit on that one, I think. But what he put together and the message he put across was beautiful, like genuinely beautiful for what he was saying. But yeah, I feel like that lost him that round, unfortunately.
No, knowing Maverick side here, I know a lot of that was happening. So it was amazing.
I don't
to hear
dispute
altogether.
any of that. Like I
Yeah, no,
1
of
million
course.
percent believe him. Definitely, like it's crazy. Like the shit that we all go through shit, right? And Bobby, has a very third round when them two battle, which is during the Anarchy tournament. And yeah, I think it's kind of that. Like it wasn't. He didn't say anything too Sikh in that thing. Apart from I've battled Sikh. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't think he was direct enough, but I think he definitely got his point across. Some people do that. It's just like when you have a point that you need to get off your chest, you don't have to talk to your opponent if you think your material is just good enough where it doesn't have to be tailored. Personally, me, I've gotten to a point writing now where if it's not directly at the person, I don't want to write generic ass lines or anything situational or anything like that. I like it to be direct more than anything. But
so
either way, I think that round is close, really close. But
I was just about to get onto that, Camu. Just about to go on that. CJ, we need to give you your moment and your flowers in this as well. You are battling Rum Nitty soon, right? In December?
Yeah,
crazy.
Terrifying.
Yeah, of course. Gee, like the greatest ever. And I battle Rum Nitty is so different. Like it's a more chilled Rum Nitty, which is probably a bit scarier, to be honest. The one that can do the odd anime references, man. That's dangerous.
I think it works for me though. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like I think when he's when he's not at 100%, we've seen he is beatable. It's not very often that happens. But if you get Rum Nitty on 70% and you get me at what I'm feeling is 150%, I'm gonna make it a fight. But if Rum Nitty is Rum Nitty, I'm probably in trouble. We'll see.
So Rum's eye battle opponents have been King Jables, and then you, yeah?
Yep. It'll be us three.
I think, I'm not just saying this because you're here, like I like the Oppa battle a lot. I think this is the toughest eye battle Clash has got.
Thank you. That means
I can see that.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I can see that.
I'm writing. I'll say this. I am writing because anyone who's known me since day one knows Rum Nitty is my favorite battler. He's been my GOAT since I saw him at fucking like Blackout 5 or 4 against Mike Tax. He's been my favorite battler since then. So this is like full circle for me. This is it. And if you don't think
would you consider this your end game battle kind of thing? This is the one that that's awesome, man. I love that you're getting it.
Tony Stark grabbing the gauntlet and snapping. And if I die in the process, I die. But I got to show I got the heart out there to compete with the Thanos of punchlines,
Yeah.
So
I love that, man. I love that. And I love that you're getting it as well. I like it when people are getting what they want out of this. And, you put the work in constantly, you're a workhorse really in this scene.
Yeah,
so yeah, definitely deserved, man. Those are your flowers.
It's been 10 years, which is crazy to me. Like
that's mad. That is mad. Definitely.
The thing that I really didn't get popping until like 3 years ago. But yeah, definitely, it's definitely crazy that I'm getting to battle my GOAT, and we'll see where battle rap goes from there. But I'll tell you this.
Bring something up here
to the show. There's a round in my second there's a bar in my second round where I promise it's going to shake the room. I don't know how crazy, but trust the process that everyone I've rapped it to is like, oh my God, like, overreacting probably, but I've sparred with some pretty legendary people, so I got good feelings about it.
Is this the event with Los Preem and Danny?
It is, and Tay-Rock and Phoebo.
And Soul Khan and Homeschool as well.
Huh?
Soul Khan and Homeschool, right?
Yeah, Soul Khan and Homeschool. I haven't watched him versus O'Shea yet.
He did very fucking good.
Yeah, he did do very well.
Really?
I watched that battle and I was in a weird like way, I was worried about O'Shea throughout the whole thing. I don't know why, but I just felt really like, oh my god, O'Shea, are you okay?
Well,
And
there's obviously live stuff outside of it, but I'm like,
Exactly,
if we're talking about just Sol Khan's performance since the Diz battle, like he's Diz obviously was a bit of fumbled bag, but like A-Ward onwards, he's been really like improving. Like he fucking like beat QP again, and then like like to make the Liverpool crowd pop when like O'Shea is Liverpool's Lux. Like there were people going to the event going, "Is this the O'Shea event?" Didn't know it was a league event. Like, and did like a convincing Scouse accent and everything. Like he clearly
crazy good accent as well. Yeah,
really doing well at the moment. And homeschool is going to be so much fun. Like you can tell how much.
Definitely get that watched, man.
Yeah.
O'Shea has his. It weren't O'Shea's best show out, but it still was classic O'Shea in a lot.
And also, it's kind of a tribute to Osh. Like Sol Khan's very top class.
Yeah, the way that Sol Khan ends his material, that was awesome. That was awesome.
Yeah, I'll check it out after I hop off stream here.
Yeah, definitely, man. And we're saying that we are gonna wrap it up now. So, CJ, I'll change things slightly here now. So the way that we end the stream is we play a game. It's the Battle Rap Association game, is what I've been calling it. Until somebody tells me a better name for it. So basically, somebody in the chat is going to give us a battler.
Right.
Okay? We then have to say who that battler's battled. Then next, so I'll say, for example, like Maverick. Dojo would then say Real Sikh. Then Cammy would say Disaster, and then you would say whoever. Yeah. I would like to, though, if we can, because I don't watch a lot of international stuff, is try and keep it UK, if not somebody who's come over a few times or maybe battled a few UK guys. Okay, so just keep that in mind.
Before we do this, question, CJ, are you sat on a chair or on your bed? Because you've got an American flag behind you, and I'm wondering how patriot you are that you sleep behind a fucking American flag.
I just haven't found a good place to hang it yet, so I just hung it there for now.
That's how I imagine every American.
Even your dreams
is the American flag. Because in every movie or series, they've got an American flag up in their room, ain't they? Like that's just how I imagine it.
I'll be right back. I'm waiting for a Constitution nap. Like it's mental.
Yo, I got a question real quick before we start the game.
Yeah, go on.
Do you know if they're doing entrances for both days?
I don't know for both days, but I know they're trying to like. Yeah, like they're
I had such a crazy entrance idea versus Viz, and
what was you gonna do? What was you gonna do?
So, whenever I battle Viz, entrances mandatory. I need it.
All right, yeah. Don't tell us. Don't tell us what.
I won't. Oh, I won't. But
we'll start the game though. We'll start the game. Dojo, you're gonna go first. I'll give a battler. Then it's gonna go Dojo, Cammy, CJ, and then back to me, and carrying on like that. Okay. I'm gonna because we were just talking about Viz, we're gonna go with Viz. So Dojo, it's on you, Viz.
Slester.
Lazy.
Crow.
Georgie.
Moke.
Tony D.
Who'd you say, Tony D?
Yeah.
Vizzo.
Yunnan.
Bobby Rex.
Fuck.
Rivers.
Nice.
Gem.
Yep. Gem dialect. That was close.
Ogmios.
C major.
Who?
C major.
C major.
Oh, I'm out.
Hey, right, CJ, it's been a pleasure, man. It's been a pleasure having you. Thanks for coming
I wish I was clearer when I said it. I'm sorry. I'll send you that.
No, you were good. I can't remember who offhand, but I've definitely heard of C major before.
CJ, me and you go back, by the way. I don't know if you we'll talk. Me and you go back.
Yeah?
Is it like we'll talk about that after. I'll hit you up.
Is it like Cat Mob days?
Yes.
Son of a bitch.
Reunited and it
feels good. Young Highlander.
Hey, yeah, okay. Pleasure, man.
Right.
Pleasure.
Sorry. I'll chat to you about that shit, right?
All right, bet.
Cheers, man. Cammy, give us a battler and then I'll go for it. And then obviously it goes Dojo.
Okay, because I brought him up before Deviant.
They battle on the Anarchy live stream?
Oh no, okay. Right, who am I picking from?
You can pick any battler.
Oh, so yeah, so because I brought him up before, Deviant.
Yeah, so I said Graza, right?
Okay.
Gas buff.
Nice.
Kingsley.
Kingsley, Bard.
Kick Nelly.
Whispers.
Tech.
Tech. Black Tea.
Crubs.
Caps.
Fuck. Caps. Caps is battling fucking TKE. TKE. Yeah.
They're not. It's not TKE.
They battled.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, they did on Protocol 2.
Oh, I was just there for a TKE battle. Oh, Craig G?
No, they haven't battled.
That's
man.
me then.
Unlucky
that's
man.
Me. I was just
Pleasure
there for
as
some
always.
TKA battle versus a new guy and I couldn't remember.
Pleasure as always, man.
Stay safe, y'all. Who's
See you in a
fine?
bit.
Oh, bro.
Bye-bye. All right, so it's just down to us two. You can say a battler and I'll go for it. Go on.
Reverse.
Frost.
Kingsley.
No, he didn't. Damn. Yeah, you got it, man. You got it. I'll let you have that one. So that means you're signing off the show. So I'm going to leave you to it.
Yo, Dojo, Instagram at Dojo MC. I will be battling on the Don't Flop Institution after party November 5th. Yeah. Also, I cheated TK and Caps. The battle never happened. It was meant to happen.
It's been a long time coming.
He's without question one of the ghosts of this era. This man is electrified, shuts down small rooms, big stages, you name it.
Champion, we are here. Shiny Hall, Premier Battles has announced a mega match to me.
Said I wasn't gonna show up.